was slacking. We were checking to see. This is the Newburgh side.
Holy fuck.
It just
still got a piece of equipment right here too.
it zoomed across this so quick it never had a chance to burn the insulators off the fences or anything. It burned down there.
Yeah,
Here.
this is a new house too.
Yeah, this is the new house.
And
They
hey,
never
look,
touched it.
brand new house, and
It went
it
right
went all
up
the way
to
around
the-
it.
Right up to it.
Did a good
though.
job scorching the trees next to it.
This one's a newer
How
one,
did
too.
it miss-
I don't recall
Oh,
seeing
and
this
look,
one out.
they saved the grapes. Of course, if you look, see the grapes have irrigation on them out of a domestic well. That's not quite legal. But who am I to say? But I got lucky it didn't get down over here. I don't know if back there's the only place it went on down the hill or not. I know it went down to the next road.
Yeah, I would.
And this is what they wanted to keep it away from. There's a bunch of big government towers up here. And some cell towers, mostly the government towers. The ones where if you step over a certain line out there, all of a sudden, years ago, the helicopters used to show up and fighter jets used to. And there's the haze in the valley. I don't see any black right here, but you can see the haze. Really, we made it quite a ways before we saw any black. We went all the way up to the end of our road and got on this road, and we're probably a mile down this road before we saw black. But you're still out for a cruise, right? How good are you, bicyclists? At least they don't have their strobe on. Yeah, not much to see now. Find you some more. Okay, we are on Bald Peak Road. There's actually a smoldering stump up there. Come around the corner and it was black. I wasn't quick enough. So, little black there. Little black here.
This tree too.
So, they said they stopped it at the road, and that's right where they stopped it. So, it came through, I don't know, there's probably 600-800 feet along here so far.
Purple.
Yeah. Looks like maybe we found the edge of it here. I don't know if there's any more spots. We'll try to bring you back if we find more.
Got the backside of that purple.
That's probably just creosote on the power pole because nothing else over here is black. There's a good place for a house and have a fire that close. Of course, up on top, it burned right around the houses and the barns because it was all, luckily they had short grass and it couldn't keep any heat. And just think, it could have just kept going across the road. Chehalem Drive, this is one of the spots I know they were. That's black right over there. Came down into here. But it stayed to the colder burning stuff for the most part, by the looks of it here. Got back in here again. I'm surprised there's any leaves left on this crop. It should have done more than just dry them off, but they must have had it cooled off pretty good. Yeah, somebody's pump house right there at the edge of that. But they don't have any black here. Yeah. See if we find you some more. Hey, there we go. People said thank you right there. And they were right at the edge of it, so. A lot of people probably got thank you signs out, or they should if they don't.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, none of these BLM signs.
Black trees.
They
don't
spelled it
matter.
wrong too. Bureau of Land Management and Black Lives Matter, that's not the same thing. I don't understand it, but they're both worth about the same. My opinion. To backtrack, they were in there with equipment, and we're getting close to where I spaced it before I got the video turned on. Another place up here, they went in and scarified it off so they had bare dirt. Thought we were closer to it. We went down this and down the highway and came back around Bald Peak Road, which comes right back up behind us. And so let's go this way again because there's another road we want to go down, but there, they scarified a bunch there, make it dirt. And imagine the end of that driveway there might be something down there. Here's where the towers kind of start, but you look across here, you don't see anything through there. But right over there is where we found black spot earlier. And here's where we started. There you go. Black right in front of us. Stayed inside the fence, did not burn the fence. Crossed the road. Burned right around all their stuff here and didn't hurt it.
Yeah, damn okay.
I don't see where it went beyond there, so I don't know where it crossed, but took out all their pasture and jumped across all the weed patch. Looks like most of that was tansy. Always good to have a lot of tansy where you have horses next door. Oh, I missed a spot. It went down that canyon back there. And here, and I think right up here ahead of us is where I started showing you.
Yeah, because the new house you already got.
Yeah, we got the new house because it came right there. That was that new house. And I showed you that view. A little better view now. You see a little farther. So the other road's not too far down through here. Probably where the black part of the black is down there. Now we're gonna sneak back around and go down by the last field where we disked. That's the plan anyway. It was too slow.
You're okay.
Goat's right there. We're all in the middle of the road when we came around the corner.
Stay down,
And
baby.
I don't know if I can see it. She can.
Hi, baby.
Stay down.
His little goatees are running away. Hi, baby.
So,
Okay. Bye-bye.
so,
smile.
apparently when you live up here,
I just rolled my
this
hair
is
up
not
a little
open
bit,
range, but apparently you just let your goats roam free.
Let him run around.
though.
Who knows?
And a chicken.
And the chicken.
Yeah, and they can chicken
Okay.
running around too.
They have
And they got it. They got a gate, but no fence on this side of the gate. All right, that works great, don't it? Hey, you can see our field from here.
Yes, you can.
I knew we were getting
My
close.
favorite is that he's protected.
It winds around a lot up here.
It was cute.
He was
doing his job.
Yeah.
So
I'm watching over them. Don't run into
I
them.
wanted to get down there and see what that looked like now. I know they keep coming up there for hot spots. So we'll be down there in a minute. Part way there. I should have shown from the other side. If you can see just a little bit of the fuel that they leave up here. Gets logged off. Doesn't always get the piles burned when they need to burn them. Then all the brush grows up, whether it's replanted or not. And makes for great fuel. All right, now we're back. This is where I showed the other day. I don't know that I got it too well. Other side of this fence is, now it's all mowed off what wasn't black, but here on it's black on the other side of that fence.
Smell that. Charcoal.
And then we got this. Stop for a second, Ty.
You want to...
And give you a little perspective. If I can zoom in.
What's it for sale?
That worked up field in the middle of the screen is the back side of the hill across from our shop. We're, what, 800 feet from the top of that hill down to our shop. And this is now the top of this part of the fire. As I show her, make sure I'm not all the way zoomed in anymore. So yeah, it's still black. Don't see any smoke popping up here like we did the other day.
No, this stuff up here was good.
Thing that gets me though is they told the people up here that they would have a crew up here for at least a week that would babysit it and not leave. Yet whenever somebody sees something, there's nobody around, so they end up calling it, and they come back up here not once or twice a day, but 4, 5, 6 times a day. I don't get it. We never used to leave them unattended until they were out.
This stump right here, where it humps, the one straight out from me.
Yep.
That one kept going the other day, and so
Yeah.
did this two big ones.
I
And the
know.
lady kept calling it in, and they wouldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's hot spots. It's black around it. See, now somebody left a fire extinguisher there.
Yeah.
They've left that the entire time.
That wasn't there the other day.
It was.
Yeah, it was. It's
Was?
yep.
Oh well, I didn't see it. Maybe you see it in my video. Who knows?
This used to be such a nice house.
Yeah, but
Now it's a
Yeah,
shit.
like most of them up here, people come up and have a nice house and let it go to crap. So black, 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 just like the other day. Looks like they've thrown some dirt over part of it, maybe.
Yeah. Fancy. Fancy,
Yes.
fancy.
And I did finally learn that somebody
For some
that I know
fancy house, they didn't-
ended up with COVID.
You know
People
what I'm
that own
saying?
this
Big
right
fancy
here.
house, you would keep up with.
the lady that owns that,
They got rid of most of the
Uncle.
brush that was there.
her husband's the one that had it.
He's
Her husband
He's
was-
a anesthesiologist, and apparently he got COVID. And as of a week ago, he did not sound good.
got some.
Only thing we got
Where
left.
they screwed around in our
Yeah,
field.
only thing we got left up here is disc this up.
Hot spot over there.
And it's probably dry enough to disc now, but I still got other things to do. Yeah, see, it's just sitting there waiting. Figure out where it's going to go from here. We either go over on the highway or we go back down on some flatter ground. Okay. Get you a little more around the corner down here. Quick, that road there, I don't know where it goes, but it goes in the canyon. And they were down there pretty regular with rigs.
Fence.
And right up here a little ways, she's going like 10 miles an hour. Now right here to the right is where we brought that horse back home.
Still smells
That
like
dark mare.
Right there, the mare. And right here on the left, that road goes clear through. You probably didn't see it. Too many people in the way. It goes through and comes out above, well, in the canyon just above our field up on the other hill where the Big Red Barn is. Used to ride horses through there years ago, and the old guy kept it cleared so people could ride through, and that way people kept an eye on the property for him. And then, yeah, you know, people pass on, stuff changes hands, then they throw a gate on it and log, so nobody kept track of it. So, still hazy out that way. Probably hazier today than it's been, well, than it was yesterday. Yesterday was nice. That's enough jabbering. So, there you go. What we got to see that was black. Dream is back. I was just reminded there's a little spot up here where a transformer blew. Let's see. Transformer in the middle of the screen would be the one that blew, I think.
Was Brady's house yellow at one point?
Yes.
And burnt in here. I think I might have shown it on a video the other day. Just burn a bunch of crap out of here. Transformer blew, started fire. Gal called her husband, worked at the rental outfit in town, and he grabbed a tanker and came home. And everybody's wondering, how are there guys out there with hoses watering that out without the fire department being there? Because nobody had any power. It's easy. He had a tanker sitting there. He brought his own party.
And this is the house we're talking about, Uncle Ed.
So-
You're setting it the wrong direction. Wouldn't you set it to the?
And look at that, just like
this
that, we're
direction?
back to more of what's been disked, and
Wouldn't you want to look at this instead of
trees are in the way, so you can't see it now, but the farm's
1970?
right down there.
Probably. Yeah.
Hey, right there, kind of.
I can't quite figure out why they chose to face
We're
it,
a quarter mile from it.
facing their neighbors with a
Across, as the crow flies, as the road goes, we're like a mile and a half.